Hey guys, MKDH here, and welcome back to the Secret of Evermore Self-Involved Challenge playthrough. Last time we came back to Prehistoria so that we can get the wheel engaged. And we got the wheel from Terra, a palette swap of Thraxx who frankly feels incomplete. Why did she not spawn Gorgoroths? So now we're going to go through the rest of Prehistoria to find the cage. I'm spoiling it now. I'm spoiling it now. There are no threats to me at all in this part. However, I will keep the Night Basher equipped for now because just for old time's sake. That'd be gold colors, even a bit. Mosquitoes. Still knowing how to be annoying, even when you have the insect incense and everything. Because that's what I was trying to point out about that Secret of Evermore and makes use of the level up system, the standard RPG level up system, because yeah, as we backtrack here to this place that once gave us problems, and well, yeah, Secret of Evermore does use the level up system to showcase that we become a master of this dangerous world. Seriously, we can own skeletons without too much difficulty. Although sub 50% charge attacks may have some difficulty taking them out fast. Going in. Yeah, I went here because I'm gonna purchase nectar to replace what I used up on Terra. And hey, we're up on petals already. I wasn't going to buy petals anyway. I could get, because we can of course get them from enemy drops, so I don't have to worry about replacing the ones I used on Verminator or Terra. Look at that! I mean, really, the reason. The only reason I'm keeping the axe equipped right now is for all time's sake. I'm gonna momentarily swap the Gladiator Sword. I mean, this is a non-threatening area anyway. And the only thing here are wind flowers I can grind on. Okay, that takes care of that. Don't buy with it. So, not visiting Fire Ice yet. Hopefully she is okay, but if she's okay, she's okay. That is rather showcase in case if the dev team thinks of everything with her. Oh, dang it. Back at this location, and we can see the remains of Aegis here. Actually. We can see some of the remains of the Diamond Ice Dog, the Sacred Dog statue. No doubt sent here after Aegis was blown up. So, yeah, how do you like me now, Bripples? I can just mince you very easily. Oh, and in case you're doubting that glimpse word that the swamp was basically destroyed. Yeah, we can no longer go back through it. The Lily Pit bridge will not activate at all, and the screen will not shift further to the right. They're probably respawning. Maybe. Yeah, I'm basically going to solve it now. Because, yeah, double-digit damage to Raptors. Chop, Raptors. Take that. Here's a lens. Where did it come from? So yeah, I'm basically imitating the protagonist of the heroes of Live Alive. And there's something they do that involves spoilers. So obviously I'd rather not go into further detail here. I mean, I always could post a comment. With a spoiler warning, of course. Those are good spoilers that I would not want to issue spoilers for. I mean, even if it's the case of all there is to know about the crying game. But anyway, yes, we do need to get to the top of the volcano pretty much. Why? Oh, and yes, we don't make do anything to us because insect. Anyway, we need to reach that gourd now. We weren't able to reach it before. Well, dang it, I did not want to go that way. Yeah. How do you like me now, Widowmakers? I don't need the dogging. to need Verminator's help anymore to deal with you. Cute. Still getting me at the best of times. Imagine if I had used the gladiator sword there. And if only that raptor instead of the raptor hitting me there. But hey. I imagine mighty glaciers are good for smoking out whatever works about the gameplay. Anyway, we need to go this way. Oh my god, we're going to run! Oh, never mind. So we end up falling here, right next to the gorge. But wait a minute. Yeah, the volcano explosion filled the summit with lava. The old man's no longer there. I hope he's not. I hope he wasn't burned alive. That would be annoying. But anyway. Right. 1 minute of silence before that old man. Yeah, I'm assuming he didn't manage to flee because that explosion was so crazy. Sorry, he just... Rest in peace. Well, all we can do is continue our mission, and that involves getting the gauge. So now we have all 3 of the items that Tinker wants. The gauge is of course a rare item, and yes, its gauge just leads back down. There's another glitch with that. It's worth noting that there's actually a glitch with that gourd. Because wait, you found something? There's actually, as I was saying, there's a glitch with that gourd. If you turn in the gauge, but you haven't turned in all 3 items to Tinker, the gourd will actually refill with the gauge, and you can turn the gauge back in for Tinker. And the game won't care if you which items you turn into Tinker, as long as you turn in 3 items. It would of course accept the items that are supposed to be one of a kind. So yeah, you could actually skip the diamond knife. You could actually skip pulling out hair or the whole mess with Tiny. Or actually both, because you could turn the gauge in, go to Tinker, turn the gauge in again, go to Tinker and turn the gauge in again. That's 3 gauges. That's good enough for Tinker. Yeah, speedrunners milk this naturally. Well, it's not the only glitch they milk. It's just a significant one. But anyway, yeah, the level up system works to the benefit of Secret of Evermore. Grab there. Oh, nice flanking. Over here, buddy. I got grabbed there. How does that work, anyway? See ya! chop shop. But, yeah, in general, I'm not an advocate of level up RPGs. They still can be exploited for grinding. The Secret of Evermore has Secret of Evermore doesn't actually avoid getting out of hand about grinding because I'm barely at level 32. Technically with level, or not 32, 33 with level 38 stats. Yeah, 33. I have 140. Other RPGs can still encourage grinding. Level up systems can make things less objective, honestly. That can be annoying. At least people do low level runs. Although Chrono Trigger abuses the bejesus out of the spell, out of the triple tech lifeline, because that is naturally auto revival. I mean, at least with Secret of Evermore, you just have the dog companion. The boy's dead is already an automatic game over, so the experience gaining is more keeping the dog alive. So. Like if you don't take good care of the dog, you lose out on experience for him, because I don't think experience is split between party members. Just doggy not getting experience at all if he's down for the count. Or at 0 HP, whichever works for you. Oh, and yeah, the Mammoth Graveyard is a complete non-issue. The Widowmakers can't do anything, thanks to the insect incense. Oh, right, I may as well put the plan here. No. I mean, Time Flower still do pure damage. Another moment where I blocked their rank and avoid taking an additional 12 damage. Another one! I shouldn't be relying so much on luck to begin with. The other thing I want to talk about is or actually, I think I want to display what's happened with the volcano. Because I'm going to quit the horn skill here real quick so I can display. And yeah, I knew that I wasn't imagining. Yeah, I wasn't imagining things would the Viper's being the glass pane Viper being slower. Gosh, I'm missing. Arbitrary miss again, game. Freaking 15 evade on these things. Yeah, movement's not fun to deal with. Come on. So yes, you can still fight the Vipers technically. It's just don't expect result because yeah, the volcano is completely blocked off past this point. So I hope you found the speed formula. If you missed it, tough break. How did they... There we go. Yeah, that's all there is to the volcano now. Just a couple of rooms. Thanks to the explosion. And so that's quite a bit that's lost. Last one since the volcano goes off, and thanks to the fire ice cream. We have to glue up his fist. He's okay. We're going to find out soon enough. So, assuming that. Got grabbed again. Yeah, you don't want to. I mean, these things don't deal percentage damage, thankfully, but it's still irksome to take pure damage from them at all. Oh, now I can go ahead and equip the Gladiator Sword. Just to saw some mosquitoes. Because I'm pretty much done with the axe. Oh, and what I was wanting to talk about it, that Secret of Evermore has some franchise original sins, or should I say genre original sins, because RPGs also like to use attack spells that can't be evaded pretty much. I mean, they have to justify their cost somehow, but still. Because what I want to bring up with attack spells in RPGs is that they tend to rely on an elemental system, and granted, I still prefer something like what Lost Magic provides. Lost Magic being for the Nintendo DS. Because Lost Magic, it's wind attack spells toss knockbacks to enemies, ice attack spells be able to freeze enemies, and fire spells. Well, I want to say fire spells can ignore terrain. I have to check. Or I think they ignore it. But, at the very least, they would melt ice, for what that's worth. But what RPGs tend to use with the elemental system is damage modifiers. So good usage of the magic system makes the player feel smarter. Secret of Evermore doesn't have an elemental system, so it's stuck with the alchemy ingredient cost. It at least gets something going. I mean, Double Drain, I could avoid banning for the Verminator fight because it required Vinegar. So I couldn't just use it infinitely. And hey, if it allows me to find out more nuances of the combat system, works for me. But still, other than the ingredient has its choice between this powerful spell and this more powerful spell. Yeah, because at this point, this is the point where we have a lot of money, so alchemy ingredient costs are non-issue pretty much. Hence my banning quite a few spells when all is said and done. And anyway, come on, Private Edward, let's go talk to Fire Eyes. Wait, are we to Fire? Why did I tell this one? Thank you. You're welcome. Wait. Your friend should be. Wait, Fire told. Then she's okay. It wouldn't make sense. She wasn't physically there. She wouldn't have been physically there. She would have been caught by accident with the calm beat magic. But anyway. Well, this guy has nothing new. Was that you we saw flying on the back of that four-winged bird? Nice! You and your master make a good adventuring team. And you say the same thing. I'm not going to read your stuff. Pedals thanks to Gothica. Yeah, the oaks in the vent will take the wheels from the big freeze. You've proven yourself to be quite a hero. Well done. Hey, I think you can check it like we roads. I'm finding some good stuff in the bug muck now. In the volcano, there's a lot of stuff goes in the bug muck. I have to go there to take a look, but I don't really know. Yeah, young man, I think the big freeze. Thank you for looking out for our village. Yeah, you look like a wannabe, but you don't act like a puppy kid. So I'm going to walk away at the eruption and put our village up there. So I saw. Why not you are? I'm sure that you are great up to your master. Fire Eyes protect the village from the evil fires. Win 6 shenanigans. John took another trip to the Bugmuck recently. He said that a lot of the volcano ended up there. You should talk to Strongard. He has developed a new formula. Good to know. Would you like to pick some ingredients? Let's see what you got. Same as ever, I see. You're not. I'll be after all. You're a hero. And yeah, this guy's pointing that Strongard that you should go to the Bugmuck if you want to find a wheel. Because I would be worried about Strongard at this point if I hadn't already defeated Gothica, so. I have thought. Strongard went to the Bugmuck not long ago. He said an object number landed there. Another hint to go to the Bugmuck. You look like a wild beast, but you're really a hero. We thought we'd never see you again after that volcano food. I'm glad you made. Have you ever visited Strongard lately? Got a new formula that you should try out. We're supposed to stay away from wild animals, but you're okay. This swamp one. No. I talked to you already. I'm Minnie. The hero returns. You're always welcome in our village, MCA. Got a very own journey, pup. He's interested in you. You're the hero from Bank of the Vipers. Go on. I mean, there's still some Vipers around, but that Fire Ice twin is no longer running the show. You're a good Doc. We appreciate your bravery. I mean, Fire Ice twin basically committed suicide to trying to kill us. Only to fail, of course. So in we go. So, Elizabeth, you're okay. Hi, MGDA. You look like you've been through a lot. Sure have. That's for sure. Vanguard told me that he saw you riding on the back of a giant bird. Actually, it's a flying machine. My friend Tinker Tinderfox made it. You know other people in this world? Yeah. And two of them are from Poland, Horace and Camellia. Interesting, I know them. They were part of the experiment. Nothing would have account for my grandfather. I wonder where he could be. I think he might be in some sort of strange space station. And Tinker's going to help me and Private Hatter get there. It might be our only way to get back to Poland. We're on a mission to find items that Tinker's needs in order to send us there in space. We've already found a piece of the volcano machine that we need. Well, you've been busy. Yeah, the dialogue is different just right there because if you're missing the wheel or the gauge or both, Fire Ice would be able to direct you to where they are. And if you have either one, you'd report that you have that one. But anyway, you sure have. By the way, when you were in that experiment, was anyone else there besides you, Horace, Camellia, and your grandfather? Because someone is kind of in a lot of trouble here. And that person might have had something to do with the experiment. That's an interesting theory. What? The voice text. You're making a good observation there. No one else was there. No one except for the butler. The butler? Oh, don't tell me this is going to be a case where the butler did it. He was just a robot. Programmed to clean the gas and serve gas. Well, we're going to get to the bottom of this when we get to the space station. Yeah. Because, good luck. Let me know if you find a passage back to Poland. I hit the place. Thanks for all of your help, MTD. No problem. Let me know if you find a way to pass back to Poland. If you like to equip or unequip yourselves, I don't want to. Hiya, Private Hatter. You're not bad dog after all. So yeah, she just mentioned that there was a butler there, but he's just a robot. So. But White Queen Sigrid was also a robot. She was doing her share of filling in the holes. She wasn't even concerned that she'd deal with her subject. I mean, we know the stories with what happens with AI at times. There's this show called Code Lyoko with a rogue AI called Xana, spelled Xana. Yeah. Xana defied the directive set upon him to try and stop her, so yeah, Xana was a rogue AI, and yeah, Xana ended up on the complete monster trope. So, but then again, what we're getting about the butler is a red herring. It could be a red herring. We'd have to find out for sure. Because although it's possible that the robot butler could be a case of a red herring or whatnot, like Roger Retinz from Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice was. Because when Roger Retinz was, I mean, you'd have to try to be as wild as Roger Retinz, because Roger Retinz. I don't want to spoil it. Well, what he did that involves a major spoiler with him was just hideous. Long before that, he's just so he's already so infuriating that I end up opening you with the color, but I recognize he might have been a very sophisticated red herring. Until I got evidence that he would have set up the contract that was making him in order to support a case of sabotage. As the robotic butler, we'll see. We'd have to get to the space station first. So we're paying a visit to our good friend Strongheart. I'm 38. What a pleasant surprise. Heard about your adventures in the volcano. Good job. I took another trip to the Bazooka, but after the volcano, but some of the people of the volcano landed there. While I was there, I had the ingredients for a new formula. It will cure you from your ills and recover some of your health. I call it the miracle cure. This formula requires 2 part juice and 1 part vinegar. So we got the miracle cure, which it requires vinegar, but I'm still banning it. For reference, it heals almost twice as much as heal, but it also removes status, so it obsoletes the cure spells. Well, kind of. Cure still requires oil. Miracle cure requires vinegar, but it's not going to be a problem because for your lecture purchase ingredients, let's see what he's got. And yeah, Strongheart sells vinegar at 90 talents per pack at that, so it's not hard to purchase vinegar. Oh, I should buy some water. Now, Strongheart's the only one who sells vinegar, but money's no longer an issue, as I pointed out. I mean, I have for 6,000 talents, and that was partly because of Coleoptera. And that's mostly from Coleoptera. That's or from any of the kills I managed in Prehistoria. I have not converted my gold coins or not just gold coins, jewels into talents. So imagine how much more ridiculous that number would be. Yeah. So yes, money is a non-issue. I'd like for me to regard your progress. See you later. See you later. Alright, Previous, I don't hear that good for you. I found it in a bug mug. It looks like a pretty good color. You just give it a try. We received the Spot's color. You're a good dog. I hope you find your way back home. I wish you luck in your future adventure. Do you like to purchase ingredients? I don't wish to. But thanks. Oh, right, the Spots color, which provides a 135 defense. Another ban. Another easy ban, of course. You'll see what I'm thinking, because the Spots color is actually the 4th region color. We're getting it early, of course. But it doesn't matter. The only relevant threat that you could have the Spots color for after getting the Windwalker before reaching the 4th region is Coleoptera, and you might have noticed she doesn't use physical attacks, and Private had her to tank anyway, so no, I can't. sure like to not to keep being annoying. Oh. Odd that anything in this region is trivialized. But yeah, I'm grinding the gladiator sword so I can later display its charge up attacks. Oh, there we go. Because, yeah, let me just see real quick. As soon as yeah, the gladiators, all the lords with charge attacks, except for the bone crusher's charge attacks, are actually the same as the doubles. The level 2 charge attack is of course doubles. The level 3 attack would actually be a spin attack. I'll display later. Play once I can get the chance to get started. I should do an extras video, really. But yeah, the access similar charge attacks to the sword, except the act is slower. And also more technical, so what was it? So yeah, why can't the axe have been given something trade in trade for giving up speed? Because the Crusader Sword has effectively 37 might thanks to the Silver Sheath bonus. That's more than the Night Basher 35. What were the developers thinking? At least I'm finding this stuff by actually using this stuff. Such is the usefulness of self-involved challenges, at least. You find out things that most players are busy using game breakers. But look, folks, you could use some rest. Anyway, time to turn in. Hello, friend. Welcome to my inn. Would you like to retrocect islands? Yes, please. This actually feels surprisingly more comfortable. Feels like home. This is. Oh, wait a minute. Could that be what's missing? Feeling of home? I hope you are interested. Would you like for me to record your progress? Yes, please. So next time, we're going to turn in those items to Tinker and see if we can get to that space station and see how that goes. So until then, thanks for watching and I hope you have a good day. MKDH, out. See you later. We got all 3 items at least. And is the home that's a feeling of home that's missing? We'll see. We'll see.